Hello, and welcome back to our Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough. In our last episode...
Come right up. It's a feast for your eyes and your stomachs. It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
I see. In our last episode, we investigated a bit further into the massacre thing, which has got itself quite a life of its own at this point. And all of our investigations brought us to the Sessile Monastery. Now, they're not likely to let us in on their own. So, we had to find a way in ourselves. We still have to. So we started off by taking on the Sessile fight club. And they sent us to the church at night. We were entertained by the recruiting committee, as it were, wherein we have to kill a gentleman called Pius, who decided that he would leave and sought refuge in the monastery. Now, we took this information back to Sarah, I think.
Hey, Henry's come to see you.
And he suggested that we do actually need some information.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Yes. So he suggested that yes, we do actually need some information from inside the monastery because everything seems to be leading everywhere. But we're not to kill Pius. We're to take him prisoner. Take him back to Ratai for questioning. So, sorry, computer just had a bit of a think there. So, what we're going to do here is apparently there's another novice about to enter the monastery, so we're supposed to try and sweet talk him into handing over his skirts and letting us take his place. But we've got to find him first. You're Robin Hood. So there's a lot of Robin Hoods in town at the moment.
My pleasure.
Guardian Manfred.
Here, enjoy it.
Here's to a good heart.
God bless them.
Join us first here.
Okay, let's see what a Guardian Manfred has to say for himself.
My
I
respects
could
to
do
you.
with something to eat.
And you, sir.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance? No.
Goodbye.
Here you are.
He has
Good
not
help.
much to say for himself. How about you, sir?
God save. What can I do for you?
Here, enjoy it.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. God be with you.
Got
I'd
it
like something
right
to eat.
here.
Robin Hood in
Got
green
it
is
for you
Carl.
right here.
Carl Hood. Doesn't quite go together, does it?
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Please bring me something to eat.
Are you Carl by any chance?
Coming.
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Could we speak in private? I have some issues with the monastery.
Really? Well, I'd love to talk about it, but we won't have privacy as long as Manfred here has his head permanently stuck up my arse. Get rid of him for me, please. See you later.
One ale over here, please.
I'll be back in 2 shakes.
Hello. We have a chat.
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Here,
Indeed I am.
just as you
Why?
ordered.
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses in the slightest, that rogue will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink? And while we're at it, why not have a little game? Why oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
Right back with that.
I mean,
Coming.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
I'm afraid of a lot, sir. Don't you worry.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Yeah, well.
This'll be the one. Now I'm for the job.
One beer. One beer for me.
All right, all right. My
I'll have a
pleasure.
beer.
Coming right up.
How can you still...
Hey,
Hang on.
Satisfied?
It was me that threw that. Should I? Shouldn't I? No,
Here.
I daren't.
Ale for me.
I've only got 2 hands. There. Satisfied? There. Satisfied?
If I was in your shoes,
Yeah,
I'd
neighbour.
pass while the going's good.
Good health.
Yeah, that's probably wise.
Just what I wanted. Ugh, I've had enough.
You said you wouldn't drink today.
Silence. I'm going to sleep. Here's a few coins. Have fun. Tomorrow, we're going to the monastery. Is that clear?
Couldn't you give me more? This isn't even enough for a toothless whore.
It's enough for beer. Good night.
Ale for me.
Alright, Cole.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
I'll have a beer.
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she
One
was,
ale over here, please.
indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet.
Shit.
Here. Enjoy it.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
so I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
That's all then.
Good luck then.
Well,
Here, enjoy it.
I guess. Quick change of clothes is in order. Excuse me. We need you off. Off. The weirdness that is changing from olive to blue, reducing our noise committed by 2. In the way. But stay.
Wait here for me. Stay.
Ale as usual.
take you. Let's stop. Might be knocked out. Yeah. Everyone, this man is just sleeping. See, I've closed his door, so no one disturbs him. Right. Now we put everything back on again. You off. You on. 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 Should give that silver ring to Teresa. See, I absolutely did not. Yep. Follow, please.
Here. Heal.
Oh, the old china.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the ring.
Here, just as you ordered.
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Take care.
I could do with a bite to eat.
A tankard of ale for me.
Oh, righty then. Yeah, quest log. Go with the writ to the monastery porter. So we need to go to B first. So I wonder where Mr. B is hiding. He's behind us. stonemason. There's a stonemason doing the carpenter's job. Hello, sir.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery. So there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I guess.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. God be with you.
Right. Fortunately, I have Albarak here, so I can at least transfer my monies to him.
Heal.
Right, monies. Monies first. You're not getting Teresa Silver ring. No, you're just not. I'm sorry. All my fancy spurs. All my silent shoes. That probably be sus of my bane potion, right? Not getting my fine wine. Okay, it looks like everything else I can... Oh, no. Horseshoes. Looks like everything else I can replace if necessary. So, is there such a thing as pig brazier?
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam. Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
My apologies, I realised a bit late that I'd hit the pause button instead of the mute button, so you doubtless heard Dawn barking. But
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. Our Lord Jesus.
But yes, I realised fairly quickly and you didn't miss.
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware. Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the cicatas, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You, too, will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here. I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
So, yes, anyway, about all you missed in my little mistouch was me going into the room at the front, putting in everything from my inventory and putting on the monk's robe. An anthology of love poems. The Virgin Dorothy and her martyrdom. Well, we'd best not steal from the library, had we? Curious that there's not a lamp near that lectern, but anyway. Right, brother.
What troubles you?
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know, but I've no time for idle chat. I transcribe books from dawn till dusk. I've been doing it for years, and I'll be doing it till the day I die.
What, you do nothing else?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother, if you don't mind, I'd like to get this page finished.
Yes.
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Contains forbidden books.
guessing the prayer of St. Wenceslas is not to our good king. A lot of legends of St. Dorothy around. Yeah, that's where grub is served.
Started aching before they raised Skalitz, and now they hurt again, but worse than last time. I tell you, something is going to happen.
You might be wrong.
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have a feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. You see, I'm a circator.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything is the way it should be.
And when it's not the way it should be?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
Certainly.
About you in the election, will you tell me more about it?
Ask me anything you want.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is beyond me. Enough. I don't even want to hear his name again.
I'd like to know what's going on here.
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we, who have spent much of our lives here. And what of it? Privilege needs to be earned. Nevlas is lying when he says he wants to right wrongs. All he cares about are benefits for himself and his cronies.
I'd like to help you if I can.
There is something you could do. I'm convinced Nevlas must have done something that would greatly damage him if everyone found out. If he was preaching water and drinking wine, for example.
So I should dig something up on him and tell you about it?
Exactly. But I doubt you'll have any luck. Nevlas is too cunning and careful to give anything away.
Once I find something out, I'll tell you. Thank you for answering. What did you want me to do?
Dig up some dirt on Nevlas and tell me about it. If he's discredited in front of the others, he has no chance of even standing as a candidate.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
Who'd tear up a book like that? A brother librarian might know.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Are there ever any disagreements between the brothers?
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest quarrels right now are about the election of the new abbot. They can already see poor Peter in his grave.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
The old abbot is practically on his deathbed. There are two candidates. Half the monastery wants John, the other half Nevlas, and there's no chance they'll come to an agreement. But you've probably already noticed the atmosphere around here.
Tell me about John.
John is the circator and the oldest brother here. It would be only natural if he took the crozier from Peter. He has experience, merit, and composure. He'd lead the monastery wisely.
I'd like to know about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have the most experience, but his drive and heart are pure, his faith firm, and his ideas rational. Although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here, which many brothers don't like.
Why does it matter so much who wins?
Because the future direction of the monastery hangs in the balance. The younger brothers feel they have to work more than their superior brothers, and that some brothers are more concerned with their own comfort than with worshipping God. The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks want privileges they haven't earned, and each side has its own candidate.
I thought politics weren't part of the monastic way of life.
You're right, but we know nothing besides the monastery, and the abbot's decisions can influence our entire life. Some of the brothers take it very personally.
Can you tell me something about the rule of St. Benedict?
7 centuries ago, Saint Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules, which we still follow today. They're read at every meal. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world beyond the monastery walls is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue and the grass is just as green. Perhaps the rulers change, but the greatest ruler of them all will remain unchanged through the ages.
I'm interested in the monastery's history.
It was founded by Saint Procopius 500 years ago. After his death, heretics occupied the place for some time, but then the order was restored and brothers of the truth faith returned.
Heretics, you say?
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals, in a language foreign to God. They were driven away and their books burned.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Well, the abbot is the head, but he's not here now. Then there's the prior and the sub-prior, the librarian, the porter, and many others. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the circators. They're the ones who maintain discipline and punish bad behavior.
What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yorick is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager. Perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hardworking and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
Can you leave the monastery?
Well, where would you go? You have everything you need here. Anyway, all the doors here are closed and locked tight, so no one can get in or out.
Who would you like to be the new abbot?
Definitely Nevlas. Although he's young and less experienced, his heart and intentions are pure.
I feel quite hungry.
Yes, well, I'm sure they'll ring the bell for dinner soon. See, there's no one in here.
Things will get worse. Things you say. I joined Skalitz just before they raised Skalitz, and now they hurt again.
Oh, we can take these. We can't. There's no such thing as stealing these. Very well.
You might be wrong. You can't
We may as well improve our reading for free. Ain't we?
Salve. Be well.
I bet Teresa would like some love poems. Might as well take the cobwebs out. You just never know when they might be useful.
He said the new cask is ready, but he was as nervous as a nun in a bathhouse, like he doesn't want to fetch any more.
Oh, he'll do it. Just as soon as we've drunk this one dry, he'll do anything for a little pat on the back from us.
It appears to be mealtime.
I've read one of the manuscripts copied by one of the novices. I think I'm going to
I've
cry.
got an itchy feeling on the back of my neck. I think someone's spying
More like
on us.
infuriate. A horrible, abominable waste of parchment. The young people have no respect for right.
They're all afraid of us. They won't lift a finger against us.
True. They all know what we do to them. They've seen what we did to Lucas.
I tell you, brother, these all-night revelries are beginning to tire me out.
We're none of us getting any younger, but a cup of wine makes it all worth. I've got an itchy feeling on the back of my neck.
Who'd be spying on you? I'm just looking for some wine, just like you.
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You wouldn't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
All right. I wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad.
And what is it, brother?
What are you doing here?
What does it look like, drinking?
But we're all monks.
Youngster, when you're as old as I, you'll understand.
But you're the cicators. You're the ones meant to be keeping order here. How can gambling and drinking be a fitting part of a monk's life?
Well, if you really want to know, see for yourself.
All right. Have it your way.
Gregor, talk to me.
Let's drink.
That's the idea. And what should we drink to?
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is. But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
To Abbot John.
That's more like it.
You mentioned Yodok. What does he do for you?
Nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you. He'll do whatever it takes to stay on our good side. Sometimes we make use of him when there are errands to run.
Where'd you get the wine from? I thought the monastery cellars were guarded.
So they are, but this wine isn't from the monastery. Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This cask is almost empty, and we need a new one. We're a bit old for such exertions. But you, on the other hand...
I'll help you. What do I need to do?
Ha! I knew it. Help novice Jodok arrange for a new cask. Talk to him first thing in the morning, and by tomorrow night the cask can be on the table.
All right, I'll talk to him.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who would you like to be the new abbot?
The old abbot isn't dead yet. It's too early to talk about elections. But if I had to choose between the two who are already putting themselves forward, John would be my choice.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
Let's drink.
That's the idea. And what should we drink to?
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is. But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
To Abbot John.
That's more like it. What's there left to drink to?
To our fresh young novices, our swift steeds, and our boundless cellars.
You and your novices, you old...
Well, we found a way to get our wine, at least. Oh, am I? Everyday labours. The following schedule describes your daily activities you shall attend to in your first years in our monastery. Order and discipline are the cornerstones upon which the order of St. Benedict is built. Any violations of the schedule thus marked shall be disciplined by the punishment of solitary confinement. When it is meditation that you seek, prayer and study to commit substituted for food and sleep. 3 a.m. start of the day, 4 a.m. morning prayer, 6 a.m. common meal, 8 a.m. work in the frattery assigned by Brother Nicholas, noon work in the library assigned by Brother Librarian, 4 p.m. afternoon worship, 6 p.m. vespers and communal supper, 7 p.m. compline free tap before retiring, 9 p.m. rest and nighttime curfew. I see. Oh, yes. I'd best go to bed, had I not. This looks like a spare bed. Hello, Brother Antonius. Where are you going? Oh no, Novice Siskin.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important. Welcome to purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my brothers, my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
Well, that's a plan.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Well, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
That's all. Thanks. Who would you elect, Abbot, if you could?
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow and he seems honest. But, truth be told, it doesn't matter much to me. A monastery will still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge. If you really want to talk more about it, ask Antonius. He seems to have taken an interest.
I see. Man, there's monks everywhere. So best get up and go to morning mass. Providing we get there. Good morrow, brother. Hello, brother. Antonius is still asleep.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Lucas.
No! Clear off! Let me sleep.
All right, all right. Hello, Jude.
Leave me be. I want to sleep.
All right. All right. Brother Siskin. No. I don't even have a torch. It's a very dark book. And so's that. There's no one. I'll wait to read the poems until... Do I have a night vision? They let me come in here with a severed ear, but nothing else. Alright, so... Can I take this torch? Nope. Should have followed the other brothers instead of This really is terribly lit, isn't it? And it's raining outside as well. Someone get up. Oh, they got up. They got up. We follow them. Ah. Of course. Could we not at least go to the bathhouses and get our robes laundered? The bottom of your robe is absolutely filthy, Brother Jodoc.
Factorem
Can't you see? We're at Mass.
God be with you.
I do like that Gregorian chant. And of course it only takes one person to bugger it up for the entire thing to sound absolutely dreadful. Sorry, brother. Am I in your way, brother?
Can't you see? We're at Mass.
What, you're leaving? We're not a silent order.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
I'm interested in the other novices. What can you tell me about Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
Who would you vote for as the new abbot if you could?
Why do you care? We don't have the right to vote, so we shouldn't get mixed up in it.
I'm just interested, that's all.
I like John better. But like I've said, it's not our place to get involved. It's enough that Antonius is mixed up in it. Don't you start too.
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal hiding in the monastery, and I came here to look for him.
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. Who are you, though? Oh, it's better not to ask, isn't it? It's always safer not to ask.
Never mind that. Who's a villain?
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. But now it makes perfect sense. He's a criminal fleeing justice.
You mean his not going to morning prayers?
So you noticed that too?
Actually, you could be right.
I think when you take a closer look at Siskin, you'll find he's the one you're looking for.
You've got the wrong end of the stick. That has nothing to do with anything.
You think so? He definitely acts like a criminal. Who else would it be?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
What are you going to do to that fellow once you find him?
I don't know yet.
You should talk to the Circators or the Prior about it, not act on your own.
Okay, well. Sorry, brother.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Yes, we'll go get our gruel now. It's like the monks have arrested Brother Antonius.
Let us do what the prophet says.
I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I have set a guard to my mouth. I was mute and was humble and kept silence even from good. Here the prophet shows that if the spirit of silence
Hello,
ought
Brother
to
Lucas.
lead
Is
us
this
to
seat
times to
taken?
refrain even from good speech, so much the more ought the
Apparently it
punishment
is.
of sin make us avoid evil words. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted even to perfect disciples, even though it be for good, holy, edifying conversation. For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin. And in another place, death and life are in the power of the...
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
But as for coarse jests and idle words or words...
Yes, I am Chandelier.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Not a lot. I don't know him. Actually, I don't know much about him at all. Except that he's not a stickler for rules.
I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I have set a guard to my mouth.
Do you know anything about Yodok?
I don't. He doesn't like me, and he's on very friendly terms with the Circators. That's about it.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
Well, you're all useful, aren't you?
Are you joking? Don't you know anyone at all here?
Why should I?
Well, I thought you might want to know who you'll be spending the rest of your life with. I definitely do. In fact, I probably already know more about them than you do.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
Mm-hmm.
In the night, I overheard the Cicadas in the cellar. They were talking about you.
Oh no. So it's still not over. This isn't a life in service of God. This is purgatory.
Lucas, what's going on?
What do you think? Just like you, I saw the Cicadas drinking and playing hazard as if they were in a brothel.
We'd be safer not to get mixed up in the affairs of our superior brethren.
You're probably right. But I was naive and hoped I could fix things.
I warned them if they didn't stop, I'd go and tell the prior. But instead of mending their ways, they vented their anger on me.
You've picked the wrong people to make enemies of, Lucas, they told me. Now I can't even count how many days and nights I've spent locked up in solitary confinement for the tiniest offenses, or for no offense at all.
For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin. And in another place, death and life.
I'm sorry, but I can't see anything that you or anyone else can do about it.
But what if you're wrong? I think all it might take is for you to go and sit down with them. Have a talk, set things straight, then they'd leave me alone. I'm afraid even this path leads nowhere. They'd probably start hounding you as well.
Yeah,
You're right. This ought to stay between the two of us. I'm sure our brothers will leave you alone soon enough.
I pray that's true.
The rule of Saint Benedict.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
I see.
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
I see.
If you could, who would you vote for to be the abbot?
But I can't vote, so what's the point of worry? Ask Antonius. He often talks about it, and I'm sure he has an opinion.
I'm sure he does.
Let him cut out those
Yeah,
faults
let's
by
see
the
if I
roots
can't eat
as soon
something.
as they begin to appear. remembering the fate of Heli, priest of silence, well disposed to those who could understand, let him correct the
Well.
Old, hard, proud, and disobedient character.
Isn't this a lovely tablecloth?
Stripes and other bodily punishments, knowing that it is written, the fool is not corrected with words. And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death.
Hello.
The rule of Saint
I'd like
Benedict.
something to eat, please.
Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments and words to the intelligent among his
Yeah, that's lovely. I can sit anywhere except where there's something to eat.
The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin. Remembering the fate of Heli, priest of silence, for well disposed in those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud, and disobedient characters he should curb at the very beginning of their ill-doing by stripes and other bodily punishments, knowing that it is written, the fool is not corrected with words. And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death.
Looks like the librarian is finished. What the? Yay, I'm poisoned. And it is just after 7. Cool. I'm neglecting my daily...
You've got a strong constitution. Anyone else would have certainly died.
What happened?
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy. He was lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some foolish things, but he wasn't truly bad, because when it came down to it, he ran away rather than keep doing foolish deeds. His former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make a bargain with the hound.
I see.
It was you that poisoned me.
Don't take it personally. Kill or be killed. You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over. But then you showed up, fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems I was wrong. 4 times over. Right, so...
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Can I not just knock you out and drag you by your hair back to Rat Eye?
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow. That sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Celerius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. If you know how to use them, they'll be worth finding. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound hard to me. But needs must.
Well, I can't lockpick to save my life, so I'll have to go after the keys.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
Alright, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
Yeah, but probably best take the antidote. Then the marigold decoction. Just like that. So, what time is it? Where do I need to be? It's... Gee, that was quick. I'm not neglecting it. I ate it and got food poisoning. Right. sure I can't knock you out. Right.
Salve, be well.
Nothing on that list. Oh. Alright, welcome back from that little crash. I've made pretty much this. I haven't made the same choices as I did on the way through. So we'll just head back to the kitchen, order some blood as you do, and then see what can be done about stealing the keys, because I'm no thief.
Brother, you were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know your place? Don't you know where you're permitted to enter and where your presence is forbidden?
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that's not allowed in the monastery.
That didn't happen last time.
I wonder what Teresa's doing now. I could stop by and see her again.
Yes, we definitely should do that. There is a lot of rain. Actually, while there's no one in the kitchen, I should,
Peace be with you, brother.
and you, brother, actually. And you. Oh, pretty.
What's the meaning of this? Have you been possessed by an evil spirit?
Okay. That sorted itself out. Yes, I'm neglecting my dad as usual. Can I do this quickly? I finally do.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed
Novices
here.
have no business here.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
Yes, I'm going. As you can see.
Brother, is this a tavern? Are we at a dogfight? Violence doesn't belong here. As you well know, this is unforgivable.
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that's not allowed in the monastery.
Oh well. I know I'm no thief. I've still got the key. Yay. Now, in theory,
Salve Domine.
there should be blood in here somewhere.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
Thank you.
Go away. Novices aren't.
Going.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
I'm going. No, that's Novice Jodoc, Lucas, Antonius.
What would you like?
I have everything we need for the escape.
Don't know what at UI undefined 22894 means, but
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory. We'll have to get it all done before the monks have finished dinner.
What exactly is your plan? And why can't we do it at night?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty. Then at night we'll escape. Do you follow? Take everything with you and don't forget the keys.
Good. Once evening mass ends, I'll be in the dormitory.
Mm-hmm. Daily schedule. Is in the frattery. Out the wrong door, as usual. And completely unimportant, as it was there. As there was no wall between where we wanted to do. Gee, it makes such a difference not being poisoned. Oh dear. Good day, Brother Nicholas.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery. It's my job to ensure the monks live a humble life and that any surpluses go to the poor. But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony and the construction of a new church don't swallow up the few resources we have left.
Your voice and your face are two different ages. I've got a feeling.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. I want you to prepare 2 marigold decoctions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Yes, of course. Ah, it's in here. It's not over there. Let's see, we need marigolds and metals, don't we? We do indeed. Let's just make up a few, shall we? I imagine I'll need some on the way up, just because, you know, the absolute unconess. And we're done, just like that. I made 30 marigold decoctions. Look at that. Lovely. How do, brother?
What is it, brother?
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
Well, thank you, sir. And I've still got Yeah, what is my next labor of Hercules? In the librarian.
Praise be to our Lord.
No, that's the way to bed.
Brother, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
You're right, brother.
This is your first warning. Don't do it again. You were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know your place? Don't you know where you're permitted to enter and where your presence is forbidden?
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that's not allowed in the monastery.
Something tells me I should have tried to sweet talk my way out of it. Because I'll bet our old friend Pius is long gone. He nicked all me marigold potions.
Salve.
And you, yes. Okay, let's see what potions he wants me to make today. Brother.
What would you like?
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. In the alchemist's laboratory, you'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today it's your task to concoct 2 potions to aid digestion. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot.
Okay, chamomile and mint. Let's try this again, shall we?
Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
I'm supposed to give the potions to.
What troubles you?
Well, I've got your stuff.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Is there anything I could help with?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
What do you need me for?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now, you know, most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the libri prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices, witchcraft and all manner of evil. Or so some people claim. It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of medicine, albeit one written by a pagan. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book is the work of a Saracen devil and must be kept under lock and key. Since then, no one can even talk about the book. But the three wise men were from the East, were they not?
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden books are inside. You'll easily recognize what you're looking for. The cover has not only a Latin inscription, but also Saracen letters. Bring it to me, but leave the other books there. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish, someone would certainly begin to look into it, which is exactly what we don't want.
Is there anything you can tell me that would help?
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers. The librarian should have another one, or you can acquire some lockpicks. But I can't tell you where or how. Perhaps Brother Salarius could help.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Salarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
I see.
What troubles you?
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Indeed. That still doesn't help. Alright, it's 9 o'clock now. So, we'll wait for 3 hours. We should hopefully have enough time to get to the librarian before we get nicked again.
What would you like?
Still can't hear them over. The wrong one. Oh, I'm gonna get nicked again. That's the that's the library's up, isn't it? There we go. We've managed to get to the library. Phew. Got a lot of monks here today, brother.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
Yes, brother. Consumate. So that's an F. Only that one. Oh. Now we'll see how badly we did, shall we?
Oh no, such a waste of parchment. How could you?
Not that great. Apparently. 4 p.m. afternoon worship. Rightio then. think I'll wait until the other brothers decide to head out before I do, just so I'm not nicked.
You're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
Yes, sir. Getting close. At least he's easy to follow. His head reflects the light very well. Very, very solemn. Everyone is. lovely contemplation. Just fast forward a little bit so that we can.
Brother. Brother Nevlis says that you didn't finish your work in the herb room. Have you lost your taste for honest labor?
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Brother, I wasn't born yesterday.
He wouldn't let
This is your first warning. Don't do it again.
He wouldn't let me hand it over.
Talk to me, brother.
Yes?
Nevlis wanted me to steal a forbidden book from the library.
Really? Oh, this must be a dream. Actually, this would never have occurred to me, even in my wildest dreams. Which book? What did he want it for?
What was that writer called? Avicenna, a pagan and a Mohammedan. He wanted to use it to help heal Abbot Peter.
What? That dirty louse thinks he can steal magic books and use them to curse good Christians? Well, he shan't, as long as my name's John.
I don't think it's really like that. It was a medicinal book, and Nevlis had good intentions.
Brother, if the book is forbidden, there is a good reason for it. Forbidden books are full of magic, blasphemy, and witchcraft. There's no excuse for reading them, let alone stealing them from where they've been safely hidden away. Nevlis has committed a grave offence, and he'll pay for it. But listen, brother, for the time being, keep it to yourself. Now, you've helped me greatly, but I'll save it for when Nevlis begins elbowing his way into the elections. The power of truth is greatest when its timing is right.
As you wish. I'm glad I could help.
I won't forget it.
Excellent.
Servus.
Now, I need to get upstairs. Because what do you need not reading? We're going to be faking a murder. Yes, we are. Ta-ta. I'm not neglecting it. Hello, brother.
Praise be to God. For a moment there I was worried you weren't coming. Give me that blood. This is the exact spot where you pushed me off the gallery.
Oh no, that poor goat.
And here's where you dragged my lifeless body.
Well, yes. And there's mud halfway through a door. Being moved by a door.
What was that noise?
Ah, really?
Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
Well, I can't just let you leave. You're a criminal.
What are you on about? Did you really help me escape just to betray me?
I'm truly sorry, but you were there at the Neuhof massacre, and you're a valuable witness. I'm taking you to the bailiff.
Gregor, you can't be serious. I thought I won't be taken anywhere. I'd rather die than lose my freedom.
The monk's got no business out here. What happened to the vows?
And the guy's just gonna walk on past. Oh. Did straight up. We're really flying, aren't we?
This is one of the men who raised Neuhof. He should be able to tell you something useful. But I need to ask a favor. I need you to keep him out of sight so his accomplices don't know he's been caught.
Fine work, and I'll do as you say. I'll find a deep, dark hiding place where no one will hear me interrogate him. And while we're at it, I'll have your things brought here. Wait here a while.
Oh, thank you, sir. No hard feelings, brother? Okay. That will... Yep. Why do I have dried rovinus and dried trout? I know I didn't put those away. I still got my marigold decoctions, though. So, there's that.
Aren't you meant to be in the monastery, lad?
Not really, no. But just so we don't get confused. Or anything like that. Actually, I'll put on this fancy shirt. And these gloves. And those noble hose. Boots. See? And you're stuck. Just... You just stay there for a while, Mr. Bailiff.
I'm glad to see you.
Likewise.
Can't be with you.
Thank you. Yes, and that.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Have some dried trout.
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lass. Come and buy some.
Good boy. That's my boy.
Yep, hold on. Right. Now I need to take out sword, shield. No, I didn't need to take that out. Fine. Silver ring. then we start putting everything back on. Before we head over and say hello to Teresa. Grant her a lovely ring. What time is it? Just
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit, and you'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
In theory, I should have a bath first, but I don't think I have time to do so. So, perhaps Teresa would like the traps. Alright, now Teresa, where art thou, Teresa? Ah, wherefore art thou, Teresa?
Look at you, lover boy.
I've brought you something.
I can't give you a ring. Oh, that's a shame.
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It was fun the last time.
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. But I can't right now. Will you come back another time, please?
Yes, of course. Well, with time to spare then. Let us go get patched up. Have a good old bath. I am no soap dodger after all.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
I'm interested in your services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
But of course. Money first, though.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you willing to pay?
This physician costs 20 monies. He's ripping you off.
You won't regret spending the money. I guarantee it. Take care.
And, you know, by extension of ripping you off, he's ripping me off. quick sleep. Then see if Teresa is for anything. Hang on. Almost with the wrong one, but I think no, I didn't. Quite. Not quite. What am I doing? Just take off the torch. I cannot give our love a silver ring. That is not nice. Let's see, we want, because we don't want to see it too early in the morning. Just let her get her face on and make herself look even more beautiful. Right, let's go. Hello, my fair lady.
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
Lad, don't you want a little wager on the rat-aid tourney?
Do you still feel like doing something together?
Shall we play blind man's buff?
That's really what you want to do?
I know it's a game for children, but I always liked it, and I won't feel stupid playing it with you.
All right, why not?
Good. Then follow me.
Oh, she's excited.
Nobody will see us here in this barn.
Are you shy?
It's a game for little children. Of course I'm embarrassed.
Well, adults play it too, you know.
But only when they're drunk.
Mud, you just stay here, please.
Wait here for me. Stay.
This is a game where you just immediately give me away.
I'll cover my eyes.
Well, they do say love is blind.
Cheeky boy. But this is a game you won't be winning. I've got ears sharper than bats.
And I'm as stealthy as a cat. You'll never find me.
We'll see. But if you leave the barn, you lose. Come here. Come on, spin me around. What are you waiting for?
Blind I may be, deaf I'm not. Make a sound, and you'll get got. How does it go after that?
It doesn't matter. Go and hide. Where are you?
Probably should have taken off all of this heavy clanking armor.
Here? What are you up to here? Lost something?
Possibly.
Just you wait. I'll find you. What was that? Was that you?
No. Not me. Absolutely not me. Heavy plate armor.
Ha! Got you. You're a sneaky one. How come I didn't hear you? Oh no! I've left clothes out to dry. We have to bring them in before they get soaked. God!
Rolf.
Oh no, it's completely soaked.
You'll have to put it by the stove to dry.
No, that would just make it reek of smoke. Help me bring it to the hay.
Yes, madam, you've got a lot of aprons. And they're so nicely folded already, though.
It's sopping wet.
Not afraid of thunderstorms, are you?
Not anymore.
Shouldn't we spread the linen out?
Henry, hush now.
Right, now this is the part of this whole thing where I have to admit that the canon romances for both Kingdom Come Deliverance and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 are a bit weird for me. Teresa, who is Kingdom Come Deliverance's Deliverance 1, the canon romance, and I suppose continuing over into the second one as well, even though she's not actually physically present in 2, happens to be the name of my mother, spelled exactly the same way. So yeah, that's just a little bit weird for me. And the canon romance of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, being Catherine, is the name of my sister, also spelled exactly the same way. So, yeah, just a little bit weird for me to be courting them, shall we say. In any case, while I am a bit weirded out by it, what is Miss... It increases our charisma by 3. That's useful. Yes.
About that evening.
Ah, yes. I never thanked you properly for helping me with the laundry. That storm would have carried it off to God knows where.
Oh, I think you thanked me enough. But next time we should take shelter somewhere else. That hayseed gets into places it shouldn't, and itches like mad.
Henry, you donkey. You really know how to sweet-talk a girl, don't you? And anyway, what do you mean by next time? Just what exactly do you have in mind for the two of us?
Well, we'll be together. Like a couple. And when the time comes, you'll take me as your husband, right?
You're full of yourself, aren't you? But that's not how things are done.
Well, obviously, under normal circumstances, I'd ask your pa for your hand, but...
Papa? Yes. He'd set the dogs on you. Now you'd have to get Uncle Peshek's blessing.
I reckon I'd have no better luck with him. Unless he saw a way to profit from it.
And I'd have a sack of flour for my dowry. But seriously, Henry, what kind of husband would you make? You can't sit still in one place for an hour at a time.
Well, I've got a lot of duties, but... I'm very fond of you, you know. And maybe one day you...
I know, you silly sod. We can't get married yet. But we can still see each other and be fond of each other.
Okay then. No, I'm not going to ask if she wants to repair my clothes. Right, on to the quests. Right. Well, we will call an end to this monstrous episode here. And in the next episode, we will take on the King Silver, seeing as we're close by in Rattay. And hopefully see what we can do about stemming this tide of counterfeit coins. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you in the next episode.